this is your first time visiting Hoi An, watch this video until the end because I'm going to show you exactly how to experience it the right way. Hey there, if this is your first time visiting Hoi An, just pause for a second. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly what you need to know to have the absolute best experience possible. The truth is, most tourists just come here, snap a few photos, grab a quick bite, and leave. And by doing that, they completely miss the real magic of this place. So today, we're getting straight to the point. I'll walk you through how to plan your trip, the common mistakes you need to avoid, and how to experience Hoi An the right way. Stick around, let's dive in. Before you even think about packing your bags, we need to talk about the weather. Trust me, picking the wrong month can literally ruin your entire Hoi An experience. The golden window. If you want those perfect sunny photos without melting, aim for February to April. The air is cool, the sky is clear, and it's the absolute best time for walking. The heat wave. Now, from May to August, it gets incredibly hot. I'm talking about that sweating the moment you step outside kind of heat. If you're coming then, prepare to hide in air-conditioned cafes during the afternoon. The danger zone. But here is the real deal breaker, the monsoon and flood season. From September to November, Hoi An doesn't just get a little rain, it gets hit by heavy typhoons and serious flooding. There are days when the water rises so high that the entire ancient town becomes a giant lake. Instead of walking through the streets, you'll see people rowing boats into shops and houses. Most businesses close down, the power might go out, and your dream vacation will literally be underwater. Unless you're looking for an extreme adventure and want to swim to your dinner, do not book your trip during these months without checking the typhoon forecast very, very carefully. First, keep in mind, Hoi An doesn't have its own airport. You'll need to fly into Da Nang first, and don't worry, I'll show you exactly how to grab a ride to the ancient town a bit later in this video. From my experience, the easiest way is to just use trip.com for both flights and accommodation. The interface is super easy to use, and the best part is you can directly compare prices right there. It keeps everything in one place and makes planning so much faster. So, if you're planning a trip to Hoi An or anywhere else and need to book a flight or a hotel, please check out the links in the description below. It helps you find the best deals, and it's a great way to support the channel. Think of it as buying me a coffee to keep me going. Thanks a million. Once you land in Da Nang, the very first thing you need to do is find a way to Hoi An. My best advice? Avoid those random taxis outside the airport. Instead, download the Grab or Zan SM apps. These are the most popular and trusted ride-hailing services in Vietnam. Just enter your destination and you'll see the exact price up front. It's safe, transparent, and hassle-free. But to book that ride, you're going to need data. I highly recommend grabbing a travel eSIM from GoHub before you fly. You could just pick a plan online, and the second you step off the plane in Da Nang, you're already connected. No swapping SIM cards, and definitely no waiting in long airport lines. It's just way more convenient. I put the link in the description if you want to get yours ready. It makes the arrival so much smoother. Now that you're in your ride, it's about a 30 to 45 minute journey to the heart of Hoi An. The roads are smooth, so just sit back and enjoy the scenery. But I have a very important heads up for first-timers. Our currency is the Vietnamese Dong VND, and it has a lot of zeros. It's very common for travelers to get confused between the different banknotes. So, before you hand over any cash, please take a second to double-check the numbers. To make things easier for you, I'm going to show you exactly how to recognize and differentiate the most common Vietnamese bills right now. First, let's look at the 6 most common polymer bills you'll see in your wallet. Every single one has the portrait of our leader Ho Chi Minh on the front, so don't let that confuse you. First, let's start with the 10,000 Dong bill. This is the smallest polymer note you'll find, and you can easily recognize it by its light yellowish brown color. It's worth about 40 cents. Moving up from there, we have the 20,000 Dong. This one is light blue and is worth roughly 80 cents. Next in line is the 50,000 Dong note. You'll definitely spot this one quickly because of its bright pink or purple color, which is valued at around $2 US. As we get into the higher values, the colors get even more distinct. The 100,000 Dong is a very bright green and is worth about $4 US. Following that is the 200,000 Dong bill, which has a vibrant reddish brown look and equals about $8 US. And finally we have the 500,000 Dong, the big bosses. It's a dark deep blue and it's our highest value banknote, worth approximately $20 US. Now that you've seen all the common notes, you might think it's easy, but you have to be extremely careful. This is where the nightmare starts for most travelers because some of these bills look nearly identical at a quick glance. The biggest trap is the 500,000 BND versus the 20,000 BND. Look at them together, both are blue! However, the 500,000 BND is a much darker, richer blue and it is noticeably larger in size. The 20,000 BND is pale and smaller. If you're in a dark taxi or a busy market, it's so easy to hand over $20 instead of just 80 cents. Always count those zeros. Then we have the brown twins, the 200,000 BND and the 10,000 BND. Both are brown, but the 200,000 BND has a reddish tone while the 10,000 BND is more yellowish. Again, they look twins under streetlights, so take a second to check the numbers before you let go of that cash. Now, let me share a little secret to stop your head from spinning with all those zeros. It's called the K secret. To make it simple, just ignore the last 3 zeros on any bill. In Vietnam, people often replace those 3 zeros with the letter K. So, instead of struggling with 500,000, just think of it as 500K. Instead of 10,000, it's just 10K. It makes the numbers much smaller and way easier to handle. And here's a pro tip for your budget. To get a quick estimate in US dollars, just take that K number and divide it by 25. For example, if something costs 100K divided by 25, that's exactly $4. It's a lifesaver when you're out shopping. One last piece of advice. Take your time. Don't let anyone rush you when you're paying. Organize your wallet by putting the big bills in the back and the small change in the front. If you do this, you'll be spending like a pro in no time. Now that you're a money expert, let's finally head into the heart of Hoi An. So, you've just arrived in Hoi An, now what? First things first, you need to get settled into the right spot to make the most of your trip. If it's your first time here, your best bet is staying near the ancient town. This puts you within walking distance of everything, and trust me, at night, this place looks like a scene straight out of a movie with all the lanterns lit up. If you're looking for peace and quiet, I'd suggest finding a homestay near the rice fields on the outskirts. It's super chill and green. But if you're a beach lover, head straight to the An Bang Beach area. Now, how do you find the right spot? I highly recommend hopping onto trip.com to start your search. But here's my biggest piece of advice. Make sure to book your room before you even arrive in Hoi An. It saves you from the stress of wandering around with your luggage trying to find a vacancy. When you're browsing on Trip, always look for places with plenty of real guest reviews and actual photos. Please, do not book a place with 0 reviews. Ghost rooms or fake listings are a real thing, and you definitely don't want your dream vacation to start with a hotel that simply doesn't exist. Alright, your perfect hotel is booked. Now, how do you make sure your Hoi An vacation is absolutely unforgettable? Here is the local way to do it. Number 1, catch the sunrise on the beach. If you want the most breathtaking view, head to the beach at 5:30 or 6 a.m. Watching the sun rise over the ocean at An Bang Beach is much more beautiful than staying in the city. It's the perfect, quiet moment before the day starts. Number 2, after a refreshing morning dip, hop on a bicycle and take a leisurely ride back into the heart of the ancient town while the air is still crisp and fresh. Park your bike at the edge of the pedestrian zone and just stroll. This is the golden hour, your perfect escape from the crowds. The streets are beautifully still. Watch as the early morning sunbeams slant through the ancient yin-yang roof tiles, setting those iconic mustard yellow walls absolutely aglow. For creators and dreamers, this is the most valuable photographic window of the day. Without the usual hustle and bustle, capturing those breathtaking cinematic shots becomes completely effortless. You'll have absolute privacy to yourself posed beneath the romantic cascades of bougainvillea, or beautifully frame the magnificent assembly halls and the historic Japanese covered bridge, all without a single soul interrupting your perfect shot. Number 3, in Vietnam, morning coffee isn't just a drink, it's a cultural ritual you simply have to experience. You can start by perching on a tiny plastic stool right on a heritage street corner. Slowly sip on a robust café soir, traditional iced milk coffee, or perhaps a rich, creamy salt coffee, and simply watch the town beautifully spring to life. But to touch the absolute undisturbed peace of Hoi An, you need to pedal just beyond the town's borders and seek out the enchanting paddy field cafes. Just a short, breezy bike ride from the center, you'll step into open-air sanctuaries crafted from rustic wood and bamboo, completely immersed in vast emerald rice fields. Sink back into a cozy beanbag, order a rich coconut coffee or a refreshing herbal tea. As you take that first sip, breathe in the sweet, earthy scent of young rice. Let the cool countryside breeze wash over you and quietly watch the water buffaloes lazily grazing in the distance. This raw, rustic countryside scenery offers a magical, healing tranquility, a profound sense of peace that you will rarely find anywhere else in the world. Number 4, once you wander back into the heart of Hoi An, experiencing its world-renowned tailoring scene is an absolute must. Prestigious tailor shops like Bebe or Yali house incredibly skilled artisans, craftsmen who can hand tailor a premium suit or a gorgeous evening gown meticulously fitted to your exact shape. And the best part? This touch of magic takes only about 24 hours. Simply drop by in the morning to handpick your fabrics and get measured, and by the very next day you'll be stepping into a one-of-a-kind, bespoke masterpiece. A deeply personal souvenir ready to bring a touch of Hoi and elegance back home with you. Number 5. In Hoi An, dining isn't just about eating, it's a true adventure for your palate. You absolutely must taste the legendary specialties of this land. Be bold, skip the flashy restaurants on the main streets, and weave your way into the hidden, narrow alleyways. This is where the true culinary soul of this ancient town is hidden, the very flavors that put Hoi An on the global food map. Do not leave without filling your hungry stomach with these absolute masterpieces. First, Cao Lau, the legendary exclusive noodle. This is a mysterious dish, one whose authentic flavor you will hardly find anywhere else outside of Hoi An. These unique chewy noodles are said to be made from rice soaked in lye water from Cham Island ashes and boiled with water drawn from the 1,000-year-old Bala well. A perfect bowl of Cao Lau is served with just a splash of intensely rich broth, tender slices of char siu pork, crispy fried wontons, and fresh herbs handpicked from Tranquil vegetable village. Next is Quang, the culinary soul of Quang Nam province. This noodle dish is an absolute masterpiece of texture. Unlike pho, Quang features wide, flat noodles, often dyed a vibrant yellow from fresh turmeric. It is served with very little broth, just enough to coat the bottom of the bowl, but it is incredibly concentrated, rich with the sweetness of shrimp, pork, or chicken. Your Quang experience is never complete without a layer of roasted peanuts, the satisfying crunch of a toasted rice cracker, and a basket of fresh greens mixed with thinly sliced banana blossoms. Then, Hoi An, the perfect balance. Unlike other chicken rice dishes, the grains here are fluffy, rich, and beautifully golden, cooked directly in chicken broth and turmeric. Atop the rice sits tender, hand-shredded free-range chicken, perfectly tossed with onions, Vietnamese coriander, lime juice, and a touch of signature chili jam. It comes paired with a sweet and tangy papaya salad that will instantly awaken your palate. Finally, Banh Mi, a symphony of flavors. Once praised by the legendary late chef Anthony Bourdain as a symphony in a sandwich, Hoi An's Banh Mi features a wonderfully thin, crispy crust, while remaining airy and soft on the inside. That very first bite will take you through endless layers of flavor, the richness of liver pate, grilled meats, and pork roll, the slight tang of pickled veggies, the fresh hit of cilantro, and above all, a secret savory meat sauce that beautifully ties everything together. Just by sitting on those tiny plastic stools in a quiet alley, savoring this flavor symphony, you are truly living every single moment like a local. Number 6. If you are planning a trip to the Cam Than Water Coconut Forest to experience those iconic round basket boats, the ultimate insider secret is this: go early in the morning. At this hour, the weather is beautifully mild and the water is completely still. And most importantly, you will successfully escape the blaring music and the massive tourist crowds that overwhelm the river in the afternoon. By going early, you will get to truly absorb the profound peace of drifting gently between the lush, green coconut palms and have a quiet, front row seat to admire the mesmerizing art of traditional net casting. Number 7. If you are looking to connect on a much deeper level, consider a refreshing bicycle ride out to the vibrant Tra Key vegetable village to try your hand at being an organic farmer for a day. Or take a captivating short excursion to the ancient My Sun Sanctuary. The deeply mysterious beauty of the Champa Towers, cradled within a lush green valley, promises to be an absolutely unforgettable cultural highlight of your journey. Finally, as dusk begins to fall, find your way to a rooftop cafe like FIFO Coffee. From up there, you can quietly watch the endless sea of ancient, mossy rooftops, beautifully shifting colors in the fading evening light. When night fully sets in, take a slow stroll along the gentle banks of the Hoi River. Rent a small wooden boat and with your own hands, gently release a paper lantern onto the sparkling water, sending a quiet wish for peace out into the night. Hoi An isn't just a museum for you to casually walk through and admire. It is a living, breathing cultural space waiting for you to completely immerse yourself, take a deep breath, and truly feel it. Sincere tips. To sum up, to make your trip truly complete, here are my 3 most sincere pieces of advice. First, give yourself the gift of time. Don't rush through it. Stay just a little longer to truly feel the local rhythm of life here. Second, always keep some small cash on hand. It makes it so much easier to support the lovely local street food vendors. And finally, let yourself freely discover the authentic beauty of Hoi An with your own eyes, rather than just endlessly chasing those famous internet check-in spots. Hoi An is always beautiful, but it becomes even more wonderful when you embrace it with an open heart and a little thoughtful preparation. I hope this video has given you the most practical guide to begin your journey.